What if everything you thought you knew about Porsha Williams was nothing more than a perfectly edited illusion? Yeah, let that sink in. Because right now, the internet isn't just talking, it's exploding. And at the center of the storm, a woman who built her brand on charm, confidence, and carefully controlled chaos is finally breaking her silence. But here's the real question. Is she telling the truth or rewriting it? Allegations,
Lies.
secret affairs, and whispers of hidden same-sex relationships that were never meant to see the light of day. Sounds wild, right? But wait, it gets worse. Because this isn't just about Porsha anymore. No, this is bigger. Much bigger. When her ex, Dennis McKinley, decided to speak out, he didn't just drop accusations, he lit a match. And now, that fire is spreading straight through the glossy world of reality TV. So ask yourself this.
Why now?
Why would Porsha choose this moment to speak? And why are her words sending shockwaves that could drag down names nobody expected? Is this a desperate attempt to clear her name, or the beginning of a much darker truth finally slipping out? Because one thing is clear, this isn't just drama anymore. This is a full-blown exposure. And trust me, you haven't heard the worst part yet. And just when you think you've heard enough, that's where the story actually begins. Because this didn't just come out of nowhere. The tension between Porsha Williams and Dennis McKinley has been simmering for years. What looked like a picture-perfect romance on camera. Behind the scenes, insiders claim it was anything but. We're talking about a relationship that went from fairy tale engagement to public breakup to awkward reconciliation, and then right back into chaos. And if you've been paying attention, the signs were always there. Cryptic captions, subtle shade in interviews, and those very specific moments on camera where things just felt off. You know the kind. That silence that's a little too loud. That smile that doesn't quite reach the eyes.
Yeah, that.
But here's where things start to get messy. Because according to multiple sources close to the situation, and by sources, we mean the kind that conveniently appear when drama hits its peak, Dennis had been sitting on something big. For months, maybe longer. And then he finally said it. Not in a quiet conversation. Not behind closed doors. But out loud.
Publicly. Strategically.
The allegation? That Porsha wasn't just living one life, but two. And no, we're not talking about a harmless secret hobby or a hidden business deal. We're talking about claims of secret relationships, late-night disappearances, and a completely different side of her life that allegedly never made it anywhere near the cameras. And the internet? Oh, it ate that up. Within hours, screenshots started circulating. Unverified, of course, but that never stops anyone. One alleged message, supposedly from someone in Porsha's inner circle, read, "You didn't hear this from me, but Dennis isn't lying about everything. There's a whole side people don't know." Not confirmed. Not denied. Just floating there, causing chaos. Then came another post. This time from a now-deleted account that claimed to have worked closely with the couple. The post hinted at private parties, secret meetups, and relationships that didn't exactly match the public narrative. And suddenly, the story wasn't just about a messy breakup anymore. It was about a double life. But here's the twist no one saw coming. Instead of going silent, instead of letting the rumors burn out, Porsha stepped right into the fire.
Calm. Composed.
Almost too composed. She didn't scream. She didn't spiral. She spoke. And when she did, she didn't just deny the allegations, she flipped the entire narrative on its head, calling the claims false, desperate, and designed to distract. But it wasn't what she denied that caught people's attention.
It was what she hinted at.
Because in the middle of shutting everything down, she dropped a line that felt less like a defense and more like a warning. People should be careful what they try to expose, because not everyone's truth is as clean as it looks. Wait, what? That's not just denial. That's a threat. And just like that, the focus shifted. Because now people weren't just asking if Dennis was telling the truth. They were asking, who else is hiding something? Was this just a personal fallout? Or the beginning of something much bigger? Because when someone like Porsha, someone who knows exactly how the game is played, chooses to respond like that, it usually means one thing. She knows something. And whatever it is, It's big enough to make everyone else very, very nervous. And just when it felt like the story couldn't get any messier, it detonated. Because what started as a back and forth between Porsha Williams and Dennis McKinley suddenly spiraled into something way bigger than anyone expected. We're talking full-blown internet chaos. Hashtags started trending within hours. Hashtag Porsha exposed, hashtag double life drama, hashtag reality TV secrets, and then the second twist dropped. Out of nowhere, a series of alleged leaked DMs hit social media. No verification, no confirmed source, just screenshots, messy, cropped, and perfectly timed. One of them supposedly showed a conversation hinting that Porsha's situation wasn't unique, that there were others in the industry living similarly private lives. And that's when the narrative flipped completely. Because suddenly, this wasn't just about Porsha anymore. It was about a pattern, a hidden culture, a reality TV world where what you see might be the least real part of it. Then came the tweets. Oh, the tweets were ruthless. One viral thread read, "So we're just gonna act like Porsha Williams is the only one? Y'all better start connecting dots." Another post, liked thousands of times within minutes, said, "Dennis didn't expose her, he exposed the whole system." And now everyone's nervous. And just like that, fans turned into detectives. Old interviews were dissected frame by frame. Clips resurfaced. Moments that once seemed harmless now looked suspicious. But wait, it gets even crazier. Because then the celebrities started reacting. Not directly, of course. Oh no, nothing that obvious. We're talking cryptic Instagram stories, vague tweets, and those classic "I don't usually speak on drama, but" posts. One reality TV insider wrote, "Some people built their brand on lies." Just saying. No names, no context, but the timing? Way too perfect. Another public figure posted a laughing emoji followed by, "Truth always comes out eventually." And that was enough. Fans immediately started connecting it back to Porsha and the names she hinted at earlier. Now suddenly, people were dragging in Dr. Jackie Walters Dr. Heavenly Kimes, Wendy Osifo, whether they were involved or not didn't even matter anymore. The internet had decided. Everyone was under investigation. Fan pages turned into conspiracy hubs. TikTok creators started recreating what really happened scenarios. YouTube channels dropped hour-long breakdowns within hours. Even entertainment blogs jumped in with headlines like, "Reality TV's perfect image is cracking, and it's not just one star," and through all of this,
Porsha stayed quiet.
too quiet. No frantic live videos. No emotional breakdowns. Just calculated silence. Which, let's be honest, only made things worse. Because now people weren't just reacting to what was said, they were reacting to what wasn't said. Meanwhile, Dennis wasn't backing down either. In a follow-up statement, he doubled down, saying, "People can deny all they want, but the truth doesn't need permission to exist." That line? It went viral. Split the audience right down the middle. On one side, you had supporters saying, "She's being targeted. This is a smear campaign." On the other, "Oh, she's definitely hiding something." And the divide only got deeper. Some fans defended Porsha fiercely, pointing out the lack of real evidence. Others argued that the way she responded felt too strategic, too controlled, like someone who knew more than they were saying. And just when it seemed like the chaos might settle, another rumor surfaced. This time, suggesting that more leaks were coming. Bigger ones. More detailed. Potentially career-ending. No proof. No timeline. Just a whisper. But in a situation like this, that's all it takes. Because now the question isn't just what already came out, it's what's still being hidden. And more importantly, who's next? And just when it felt like the internet had reached its limit, it flipped. Again. Because out of nowhere, no warning, no build-up, a final twist dropped that changed everything people thought they knew. Late one night, while the chaos was still raging, a new piece of evidence surfaced. Not a blurry screenshot. Not a vague tweet. Something different. An alleged audio clip.
Short. Distorted.
Barely clear enough to understand, but just clear enough to cause absolute panic. The voice? Supposedly linked to someone very close to Porsha Williams. And what was said in that clip? Let's just say it didn't sound like denial. It sounded like strategy. A voice, calm and calculated, allegedly saying, "If this comes out the wrong way, it won't just affect her, it affects all of us." Wait, all of us?
Yeah.
That one line alone was enough to send the entire narrative into a tailspin. Because now, this isn't just about one person defending their name. This hints at something coordinated, something shared, something bigger than a single scandal. And suddenly, those earlier hints, the names, the whispers about others in the industry, they don't feel random anymore. They feel connected. Within minutes, the clip spread across every platform. People slowed it down, enhanced it, debated every syllable like it was a courtroom exhibit. Some said it was fake. Others swore it was the missing piece. But here's where it gets even more unsettling, because right after that clip went viral, things went quiet. Too quiet. No response from Porsha. No statement from Dennis McKinley. No clarifications. No denials. Nothing. Just silence. And in situations like this, silence doesn't calm the storm. It feeds it. Then came the whispers behind the scenes. Rumors that lawyers were getting involved. That certain interviews were suddenly being canceled. That networks were monitoring the situation closely. Again, nothing confirmed. But the pattern? It's hard to ignore. Because when stories start disappearing, when people stop talking, that usually means one thing. Something real might be getting too close to the surface. And just when fans thought they'd seen it all, one final, cryptic post appeared. No caption. No explanation. Just a black screen and a single line. The truth doesn't come out all at once, it comes out in pieces. No name attached. But the timing? Perfect. And now, the entire internet is asking the same question. Was that a warning or a promise? Because if this really is just the beginning, then what's still waiting to be revealed? Are there more recordings? More messages? More names? And if those pieces start falling into place, who survives this? Who gets exposed? And who's been playing a role this entire time? One thing is certain. This story isn't ending here. Not even close. In fact, if anything, it feels like we've only just scratched the surface. So stay alert, because the next drop might not just shake the internet. It might rewrite everything you thought you knew about reality TV. And when it does, you'll want to be the first to see it. So now you've heard everything, the allegations, the denials, the leaks, the silence, and that final twist that just doesn't sit right. But here's the real question. What do you believe? Is Porsha Williams finally telling her side of the truth, or just controlling the narrative before something bigger drops? And what about Dennis McKinley? Is he exposing hidden realities or stirring chaos for a reason we haven't figured out yet? Because let's be honest, this doesn't feel like random drama anymore. This feels calculated, layered, and way deeper than what we've seen on the surface. And those hints about others? The names that keep coming up again and again: Dr. Jackie Walters, Dr. Heavenly Kimes, Wendy Osifo. Coincidence? Or part of a much bigger story that hasn't fully come out yet? I need to hear your thoughts. Drop your theories in the comments right now. Who's telling the truth? Who's hiding something? And how deep does this actually go? And don't just watch from the sidelines, hit that like button if this shocked you, because trust me, this is only the beginning. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss what comes next, because if even half of these rumors turn out to be true, the next update, it's going to be insane.